Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host Calvin Logan, live here in Summerville, South Carolina. To my right, I got my crew. They rolling deep. But we're gonna talk to the founder, the one and only Miss Andrea Morrison. How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing, Calvin?
Glad to have you here.
And we're glad to be here.
Yes, ma'am. Well, without further ado, look onto that camera over there for me and tell people about your organization.
Okay. Bicyclist Building Bridges is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that takes children to visit their incarcerated parents 4 times a year all over the state of South Carolina, absolutely free. You're probably wondering, well, why y'all do that? Why y'all do that? We do it for Jesus. And we say it proud and loud because these children pray to my Father in heaven, and I felt it was my duty to assist him and physically take these children to visit their parents, because my God is a God that he answers prayers. He answers prayers for me through other people helping me. So I asked God, after being home 11 years, how can I help him? He said, do for children what I said no one did for my children during my 11 years of incarceration. See, so I have experienced it for myself, leaving behind 3 young sons, ages 2, 5, and 8 years old, and coming back home to them at the ages of 13, 16, and 19, already in the military. My 13-year-old son told me back in 2003, why did they continue to have to go to church and I was home? My mother took them to church every Sunday that she could while I was incarcerated for 11 years because she knew that that was where her help came from. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand the need of these forgotten children. So my mother didn't get the help that she needed. There was no avenues for her. My mother lost her home while caring for my 3 children 11 years. And then for my son to say, why you believe in God, Mama? Why he didn't help us? Why we prayed and he did not answer? It was nothing I could do about it at the time. I had just came home with nothing myself. But I found me a good faith-based church. I worked hard, got me a good job, and after being home 11 years, I started Bicyclist Building Bridges. Just like St. Jude look out for children who are sick and their family members, God told me that children with incarcerated parents need a base for them. Let me ask a question. Have you ever been to the courthouse and seen someone there asking, what about your children?
No.
To ignore is so easy. Just like the song say, Yolanda Adams, what about the children? Please take the opportunity to listen to that song. And I promise you, you will see why Bicyclist Building Bridges exist, has been existing for 4 years, and will be around for a long time. We're looking for support. We're looking for sponsorship. We're looking for volunteers, because just as Ms. White said earlier, the community together, instead of shunning these children for what their parents have done, if we want to change this mass incarceration that's going on here in South Carolina, we got to do something about it. In New York City, if you look up help for children with incarcerated parents, you won't even be able to open up all of the different programs they have. When you Google for the state of South Carolina, the number is not that high. So we take them to visit their parent, in hopes of changing generational curses, of them taking their parents' place. Why, as Christian people, are we sitting in the shadows while drug dealers recruit our children because their parent is not there? They're easy prey, easy targets. Now, we can be out there working for Jesus and recruiting these children for the kingdom. See, they on their job. I'm looking for some Christian people that believe in Jesus, believe that he answers prayers. He answers through us. Think about the last prayer that was answered for you. Really think about it. And you'll see that he didn't physically come down and do it, but he sent somebody to do it. And so he sent Bicyclist Building Bridges to take care of children with incarcerated parents. These are 3 of the children that's been in my program for over 3 years. The first time when I took them to visit their mother, they hadn't seen their mom in 15 months. Can you imagine having a living mother and not be able to see her? Their grandmother was afraid to drive that far, 3 hours and a half from their home. When I say I am overwhelmed with the joy and the opportunity to let these children know that yes, their mother made a mistake, just like I did. I guess he chose me because he wanted them to have somebody that could really relate to what's going on, because I made bad choices, but God is a changing God. Amen. You got to believe it. He kept my mind for 11 years, brought me home to 3 children still alive and well. I have no choice but to serve them. I'm asking some other people in the world that feel the same way, that he did it just for you. Help Bicyclist Building Bridges do it just for them, and more and more and more kids. So it is what we do. We take care of the forgotten children. Amen. Children with incarcerated parents.
Amen. Amen. So let's just go ask some kids some questions. Oh man, you first one up. Tell us, what's your name?
Larry Purvis.
Larry Purvis. Got it. What grade you in?
7.
7th grade. When was the last time you seen your mom?
January 6th.
January 6th. Alright. Alright, in the middle. What's your name?
Angelisa Purvis.
Okay. How old are you?
8 years old.
What grade you in?
3rd grade.
When was the last time you seen your mom?
January 6th.
At the end. What's going on? How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Sarah Hall.
Sarah Hall. How old are you?
9.
What grade you in?
3rd.
3rd grade. These your brothers and sister, right? When was the last time you seen your mom?
January 6th.
January 6th. Got it. Same mama. And then different dad, right? Okay. So, how's this program helped y'all? Start with you, my man. You the oldest. You the big brother. How's this program helped you?
It helped us like go see our parent, like while she was locked up, and like just make us feel better, so we'll know she's safe and doing better.
Got it. Princess, what about you?
It's good because we go and see her, and we talk, and then when she call, we talk, and we say we love her, and then we see her again.
Gotcha. All right. Princess at the end. What about you?
It's good because we go see her.
We'll see her. Got it. Now, for those that watch me right now, I'm a parent myself. I've seen so many mistakes people make, and I don't know about anybody else, but seeing a parent seeing a child through the walls, that ain't cool. That ain't nothing even to be excited about. These kids ain't done nothing wrong. I look at them right now. There's nothing you can say. You look at them, say their parents locked up. No one's got like a big tag on your back saying like, oh yeah, my parents locked up. You don't look like that. It's normal kids. So I would ask you who are watching this, if you got to volunteer at the time, nothing wrong with making a difference. You never know who you could be talking to. Let's just give an example. Just talk about people who've been successful where a parent fell off. President Obama. If his father knew right now that my son would have been president of the United States for 8 years, wrote books, been a senator, married a wife, have daughters, you think he'd have left his mama a long time ago? Heck no. Heck no. Let's go LeBron James, another example. Parents in the projects. Mama's in the projects. No dad around. Do you think his dad would have left his mama knowing what he would have done? There's a lot of stories of kids being successful and parents been incarcerated. You never know. Society is funny. You know, I can tell someone jail ain't cool, prison ain't cool. I can tell people right now that it's not a cool thing. Our judicial system is kind of crazy. There's no such thing as rehabilitation when you've been in jail that long, or prison that long. No such thing is that. I don't know where people get this actual mindset. Like, if you've been in prison for 11 years, 5, 1, 30 days, you can catch PTSD. I don't think I'm PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety attacks. You can get sick, die. So I would tell y'all, don't judge. Just say, hey, I want to make a difference. Now, you came out 2003 is when you got released. Mm-hmm. So you pretty much have missed a decade of your kid's life. Now we're 2019. How do your boys see you now?
Well, like I said, my son was 13 years old when I came home, and he's 29 now. And he says to me, Ma, you really believe in that Jesus? To do what you do for 4 years with no pay, just to help kids not feel what I felt, Ma. If you can believe in him that much, then I can check it out. So I'm still working on him. But I'm also working on other people's children while I'm still working on my baby boy.
Okay. What about your other two?
Oh, well, they're let's see, all of my kids have kids, so I got grandkids. I got 6 of them. Okay. And they all working and successful with their lives, and they all help. They all be volunteers. They're volunteer drivers. They've helped and met all of the kids in my program at some point in time. They've helped participated in the transport, because the one thing they said is if this program could have been there for them, life would have been better. So I said, I can't make it better for my children, because you don't get to go back. As long as I can make it better for somebody else's kids, then life for me is great.
All right. Now, final thoughts. We're going to go with y'all. I want you to take a look at the camera right there. Talk to your mom. Tell her, when your mom come out? When will she be coming out?
I think September of this year.
September of this year.
Yeah.
So let's clap up. All right. So now you know who you are, right? You're a man of God. I want you to speak into that camera. Now you gotta pull it out of your mama these next 6 months. You got me? So I want you to speak to the camera. You want to tell your mama what's gonna happen when she comes out. Remember, you decree what's gonna happen for your situation. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Because listen to me. Statistics says you being a 7th grader, your mama being locked up, and because of how you look, son, the scale of failure is way down. You in the failure stage, and you being the oldest, and you are a male. The deck is stacked against you, but I'm reversing that deck.
Thank you, Jesus.
So I want you to tell that camera what you want mama to say. You're going to tell the decree what your life going to be like. You're going to speak it. Because my thing about it is, this ain't no cliche. We having a good time. Man, people are crying about you, man. You got people out there who are dads. The guy back there, the Ty, he a dad too. That's my brother. We got kids, man. And his daughter is same. She my daughter. Around same age, brother. Listen, trust me. Just because you look at me with a shirt and tie don't mean I ain't been through no hell and high water. It doesn't mean that I don't understand what it's like. You got a lot of weight on your shoulder.
Amen.
But people don't talk about that. So I want you to look in that camera and you tell what you want, what's going to happen with your life, and tell your mama how it's going to be moving forward.
I mean, I want her to do better and like get a good job and get on her feet. Get her, like, get all the stuff off her plate. Like, get a clean little plate. Start going to church every Sunday. Like, do right and be right about herself. And just get right.
Amen.
Amen.
Princess, I know you leaning over. You ready to talk. You tell mama how it's going to be. How it's going to be. Remember, you in 3rd grade. You got much power just like anybody else. So look in that camera and you tell how it's going to be when she come home.
I want her to get out and first we gonna get her some clothes and stuff. Let her work and get a job. And then when she get a job, I want her to work hard. And then I'm gonna get a job and I'm gonna work hard.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
You at the end. Remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So you gotta speak loud. You tell how you want what you want mama when she come home, what you want to have happen moving forward.
I want her to get a job
Okay?
and be successful.
Amen. Amen. Well, again, Ms. Morrison, I thank you for coming here on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, ma'am. And the information is available. You want to get connected with them. I want you to understand this is not how you start, it's how you finish. I want you all who are watching me, if you have the time, get connected with this lady is doing. And we thank you and we praise you for watching us. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the right way for your life. Thank you for watching the Logan Power Show. My name is Calvin Logan. We love y'all. We'll see you on next week.